Good morning, students. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 7, Doctor Doolittle's Money Troubles. Well, this chapter it is written by Hugh Lofting. It is written by the author Hugh Lofting. So first of all, we will come to know about the author. So let's see the about the author, page number 48. Well, Hugh Lofting, he was born in 1886 and died in 1947. He was an England born civil engineer, published 9 books in the Dr. Dolittle series that are now considered classic of children's literature. Well, this author name was Hugh Lofting. He was an England born civil engineer and he had published 9 books in the Dr. Dolittle series that are now considered classic of children's literature. And he was also a soldier in the First World War. Hugh Lofting wrote numerous letters to his children, and in these letters he introduced the character of the doctor to entertain his children. So he had written so many numerous letters to his children, and in these letters he introduced the character named Dr. Doolittle to entertain his children. So now we will start the chapter, and I am going to read the first paragraph of this chapter. After Dr. John Dolittle had successfully treated a plough horse who was going blind and got him a pair of spectacles, the doctor's reputation spread far and wide. Soon animals and pets from other farms were brought to him. Well, this line it says the about it says about the character named Dr. John Dolittle, who recently had successfully treated a plough horse, the horse who was going blind, and he had got him a pair of spectacles. After curing this plough horse, the doctor had earned his reputation, and his reputation were spreading far and wide. And all the other animals and pets belongs to different farms were brought to him. Now, as soon as they found that the doctor could talk in their language, they told him where the pain was and how they felt. And of course, it was easy for him to cure him. Well, after that, all those animals, they have found that are doctor doctor is able to talk in their language. So that's why they thought that they could be able to communicate with the doctor and tell him that where the pain was and how they felt. And of course, it was easy for him to cure them. Next paragraph. All these animals went back and told their friends that there was a doctor in the little house with the big garden who could help any sick animal, not only horses and cows and dogs, but all the little things of the fields like mice and moles and badgers. So this paragraph it said that all these animals and pets from the other farm that they were brought to him. These animals went back and told their other friend that there was a doctor named John Little in the little house. He had big garden and he could help any sick animal, and he could help any animals, not only horses, cows and dogs, but all the little animals of the field like mice. Mice means a rat, a small and moles, a small burrowing insectivorous mammals, and uh, and badgers. Badgers is a heavily built omnivorous nocturnal mammal. Nocturnal means active during the night. Now, whenever any animal fell ill, it came to the doctor's house on the edge of the town, so that his big garden was nearly always crowded with animals trying to get in and to see him. In fact, the doctor had to get a special door made to let in different kind of animals. So, after when all animals had come to know that there was a doctor named John Doolittle who 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 was able to communicate with them, so they have decided that whenever they felt hurt, and then whenever they feel pain, they will consult the doctor John Doolittle. All those animals who feel suffer, they came to the doctor house on the edge of the town, and doctor house, it had big garden, was nearly always crowded with, was uh, always filled with the crowded animal, always crowded with animal, and they tried to get in to see him. Doctors had made special doors so that the whether the big animals or small animal could easily enter uh, into the big garden. Next paragraph. In a few years' time, every living thing for miles and miles got to know about the wonderful doctor of Puddleby on the marsh, who could understand their language and help them in their trouble. And he was happy and liked his life very much. Now the doctor began to make money again, and his sister Sarah bought a dress and was happy. After spending a few years, every living things of miles and miles, they, every each and every single person from far away from the doctor's place, they have got to know about the wonderful doctor Puddleby on the marsh, who could easily understand their language, and he always helped them in whenever uh, they got they were in the trouble. And he was very happy and liked his life very much. Now the doctor began to make money again, and his sister, okay, doctor has a sister named Sarah. She bought a dress and was happy. So that's enough for the today. We have discussed about the we had discussed. I had explained the first few paragraph of this chapter. Doctors do little money trouble, written by Hugh Lofting. Here one important thing that it had written. Do you know what animals doctor is called? So animal doctor is called, we say, veterinarian. Veterinarian. Okay. The pronunciation of the word veterinarian. Okay. An animal doctor is called veterinarian. Veterinarian. Okay. Veterinarian. So in my next video, I will continue from this paragraph, some of the animal. Thank you.